And we are live here on the LI Sports Network, getting ready for the third game here on the South Rinks. It's another junior varsity matchup, this time between the West Islip Lions and the Longwood Lions. It's a battle for Lion supremacy. West Islip 2-13-2 coming into this game. They have 6 points, 11th place in the junior varsity division. Longwood 9-9-1 with 20 points on the season. They are 7th place in the junior varsity division. As both sides get ready with a quick pep talk with their coaches. Looks like we got Casper Stabinski in net for Longwood, and on the other side, Sean Murphy in net for West Islip. Can't call anyone the Lions this game because you'd have no idea who I'm talking about. So it's just going to be Longwood or West Islip. Starting off, always got to mention the leading point producers for either side. Nick Shepard leading his side with a total of 25 points on the season. And outdone by him the points category, but maybe not the skills category, is Grayson Benoit. He can really start to fly when he has control of the puck. Defenseman that loves to join the rush. Had a beautiful slap shot goal from the near point going left to right. The other game was on Monday. He scored that, I believe, as we are officially underway here at the rinks. Longwood looking for possession in the neutral zone. Comes back to them. Now, Sean Murphy listed as a defenseman on West Islip's roster sheet. He's only played 2 games, so that might be a mix-up. Sean Murphy might actually be supposed to be listed as a goaltender. But nonetheless, he finds himself between the pipes right now, playing for West Islip, trying to get their 3rd win of the season. Here comes Longwood, a first shot. And Murphy is up to the challenge, does make that save, shuts down the rebound, gets the whistle. And actually, whistle came in a little later than I thought it, so it'll be 14:01 to play in the first. This season, Longwood is scoring about 4.1 goals per game and giving up about 4.3, so at a slight negative in that plus-minus category for the Lions as they get a shot towards the slot. Murphy saves it with the glove, trying to get it cleared. Another shot coming his way, and he snatches that one out of midair for another whistle. West Islip score about 2.4 points per game and give up 7.3, so they're at a little bit worse of a differential. But West Islip, one of their wins actually came against Longwood on November 10th at a scoreline of 6-5. So looking to go 2-0 against them in a potential 3rd win. If you're Benoit and Shepard, you're trying to do the opposite of that and get your first win against West Islip, get yourself above Hockey 500 as they are 9-9. A backhander goes through the slot and ends up on the near side. Benoit will get it at the blue line, mishandles it a little bit, and it will sail into the neutral zone. Benoit back for it, and he seems like he'll have enough speed to beat out back towards center ice. Up the middle now, cutting off to the right. Benoit at the right boards, right circle, make it now. He's wrapping around down low. Benoit out in front, and no one was there for him. 2 minutes gone by in the first period. Taking a look at the standings right now for this junior varsity division. Some of the familiar names at the top in Smithtown, Hauppauge, and St. Anthony's, Sachem as well, but an unfamiliar name for anyone who just watches varsity hockey. ESM JV is 16-1-1 on the season. Talking to Travis Quigley a little bit about ESM, he says they're going to be really fun to watch next year in the varsity division. Might make this league all that much more competitive, and obviously here on the LI Sports Network, we love when there's parity between all of these teams because it makes the games funner to broadcast, funner to watch, and just makes overall better broadcasts and products. As the Lions, I did it, West Islip, they're both the Lions. West Islip will take it in 3-on-2. Longwood will get it back, looking for the clear. Ahead now for Benoit. He'll dice it up into the offensive end, takes a shot, and the save is made by Sean Murphy. Going 4 for 4 so far to start off the game. Again, if he is a defenseman, very impressive. Obviously switching from a skating position to a goaltending position, not easy to do. Now if he is a goaltender, well, still good job, he made 4 saves. Longwood past the blue line again. Get a backhand shot, another save by Murphy. They'll try to hold it in at the blue. It is. Shot now goes over to the right after it deflects off the skate of McMahon. In the right wing corner. Longwood with possession. Shepard trying to get open underneath the goal. Will get the feed, but it wraps around his stick, and now WI with a chance to clear. Comes into center ice and tapped down into the offensive end. Back for it. Bellaro. We'll let Martirano take over. Looking for the clear. It hits through a couple of different players and before it finds itself in the neutral zone. 4 minutes gone by in the first period. Puck coming down to Sean Murphy again. He'll steer it aside. West Islip look for the breakout, but Longwood are being pests. Shepard's back into the offensive end, trying to wreak some havoc. Lemens on the far boards, fighting for it. Comes back to Shepard, trying to put it out in front, and it was blocked. 10:33 to play in the second period. Almost a stretch pass breaking West Islip in, but I believe called offsides here from the referees. Looks like that will be the determination, and we will get a face-off in the neutral zone. Slow-ish pace to start off this game. We can take another look at the standings to see who's around these respective teams. Longwood just below KPC. KPC 7, Longwood 8. Now Longwood could overtake Kings Park Comac with a win right now. Obviously KPC just won a game, so I don't know if that's updated yet. But nonetheless, KPC at 22 points would end up being tied with Ward Melville, and the team just above them, St. Anthony's Gold. If Longwood win this here, they'd be tied to create a 4-way tie for 5th place. For West Islip, a few more games in hand for them compared to the rest of the teams in this division. West Islip at 6 points are actually mathematically eliminated from overtaking East Islip. Just had to do that math in my head, but could secure their spots above Connectquot, Sayville, and Northport Huntington a little bit further. A decent 3-point lead above both of those clubs respectively. But with games in hand, obviously, things can always change. Longwood trying to tap it towards the center of the ice. Broken up and cleared. Tape-to-tape pass will now be crossed over. Kongema getting leveled to the ice. His team will try to take possession back for him. Macklin Smith overskated a little bit, held in at the far boards. Stabinski hasn't been tested much this game. Most of the play, I feel like, coming in the West Islip zone, as Benoit has it at the blue line, passing it forward and tipped into the other end. Misarella putting it out in front, shot taken, and it goes off to the right. I believe Murphy got at least a glove on it. Smith on the backhand will put it back into the right wing corner. Randazzo trying to wrap it around to the near side. Puck circles and does clear the zone. Smith trying to instantly put it back in. Actually, the referees call offsides here. No, they did not, so it never went past the blue line. Now it definitely does, and Benoit chases after it. Benoit, 4 goals, 10 assists, 14 points on the season. Here he comes up the left side, cutting off to his right. Elusive into the offensive end. Benoit in on net, he scores! That's one way to get your first goal and break the ice. Longwood up by 1. Early goings in the first period, and we'll get a replay of that to see just how Benoit pulled off that magic, beating Murphy 5-hole. And it's 1-0 with 8:17 to play in the first. Wouldn't be surprised if that's not the only individual goal we see from Longwood. Both Benoit and Shepard are definitely capable of it. Puck at the right side. Longwood looking for another angle. Instead, it will be wrapped around down low. Shepard there to battle for it with the rest of his team, and it looks like we'll have a penalty upcoming, or maybe touched with a high stick. And with a West Islip player skating over to the box, it looks like we'll go up a man for Longwood for the next 2 minutes, trying to double up their lead to 2-0. Off the draw. Longwood get it at the far boards, put it out in front. It sails through the blue paint and down off the end board. Shepard gets it. Looking to work, feeds down low. Played back towards the blue line. 13 seconds gone by in the power play. West Islip find their first takeaway and lift it high and out of the zone. Down 200 feet back for Stabinski. Sauced ahead and intercepted. West Islip killing more time off this power play now. In the right wing corner, 2 players jockeying for it. Goes around to the opposite side, and West Islip have more time to kill. Played off the boards, and now potential 2-on-2 coming. Shepard flying in towards net. Gets the pass down low, redirects it, and a great save moving right to left for Murphy. Held in at the far boards. Pushed in a little bit deeper, taken back by West Islip. A couple of taps they can't clear yet on their knees, and they do get it out thanks to the efforts. Once again played in by Shepard, wraps around the boards. Murphy tracking it there, sees it go high, far, and out of the zone, down 200 feet. Stabinski will let it roll there. His defense will pick it up for him. 40 seconds left in the power play. Shepard still out on the ice. It's been a long shift for him. Pass to center ice, sent ahead. McCourty back passing it over. Lining up for a drive that goes a couple of feet high of the net. Longwood can possess still. A turnover at the far boards. Almost a turnover at the far boards. Albertelli would have been breaking away in on net. Martirano loses it in the corner. Gets circled around to the near side. Longwood looking to do something with the last 7 seconds of this power play. Picked up. Shepard waiting for the pass. Instead, it was a shot blocked, and we go back to 5-on-5 here on the LI Sports Network. 5:50 left in the first period. Shepard with it. Throwing the puck towards net. It's quickly taken away and skated down low. Longwood not finding a lot of cross-ice passes, keeping really everything to the perimeter right now, and I think West Islip are more than content with that. Shepard looks like he'll finally go off, takes a bump behind the play. Obviously no calls from the referees, not needed as it was all accidental contact. West Islip looking for some offensive pressure that they haven't really had this period. Macklin Smith tied up in the left wing corner. Players riding on the puck as it's contained there for a second. Now comes free and back into center ice. Five minutes to play in the first. Scoreboard here does show it's the third period. I don't believe so unless time flew by in front of my eyes and I didn't realize it. 1-0 the score for Longwood. Potential breakaway coming here. Stabinski shuts it down with his paddle, playing it towards the boards. Now we'll come once again into the neutral zone. Logan Meyer trying to backhand it back into the offensive end, but it comes towards him instead. Shot taken, save made by Murphy. Rebound goes into the slot. Second chance, and it's hit off the end boards around and out. 4:25 to play in the first. On the reload. Here comes Longwood. Another shot that goes high of the net. Kept in. Bouncing around in the air and gloved out of the zone. Spetty doing that one with the glove. Benoit, the lone goal scorer of the game, saucing it forward, is open for a return feed if need be. Taibbi sends it in for chip and chase. West Islip turn it over. Puck comes towards the net. Looked like it was broken up in front by Matthew Rao. Back to Benoit at the far point. Benoit passing it down to the far half walls. Smith taking some contact and blowing a tire. Rotates to the near side. Left circle shot goes high of the net again. Benoit will race to the far side, trying to hold it in. Instead, backs up and lets Aspeti clear. Down 200 feet, we will get an icing in our first pause for what feels like an eternity with 3:29 to play in the first. Still 1-0, still the only goal coming from Benoit, and it was definitely a doozy to start off the game. Longwood again, if they win this game, would get their 10th win of the year to move on to 10-9-1. The only game that's been played between these teams this year was quite a while ago, in the calendar year of 2024 to be exact. November 10th, it was a 6-5 win for West Islip. Approaching 3 minutes to play in the second. Longwood have dominated possession. Don't have much to show for it, though. Missorelli dicing it up in his own zone, now carrying it forward, bringing it into a 3-on-2. Shepard almost springing into a 1-on-0 with the goaltender. Instead, he'll put it off the boards, down low. West Islip trying to elevate it back up top, reaches the far boards. Played off the glass, carrying around, puck rolling on its edge. Looks like West Islip will get a clearing opportunity. A backhand pass from Meyer ahead to Aspeti, and he will get it back into center ice and force Benoit to chase after it. Doesn't have to do much as it will go down for an icing. 2:29 to play in the first. Mine to the dot, ties up, battling hard against Dos Santos, comes over to the left side. I think a shot was taken by Taibbi that was blocked quickly. Couldn't tell if that was a passing or shooting motion. Clock keeps ticking here in this first. Been a while since Benoit got that goal. Grayson Benoit scoring with 8:17 left in the first, so now 6 minutes since. Here comes West Islip with a good opportunity, and they score. Making it a 1-1 game. And we'll take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. Puck coming over to the right, and it looks like Murphy will make that save. 3.5 seconds left in the first period. Face-off will come over in the right dot. 1-1 the score. Longwood trying for one last. Sticks tie up, and that'll do it for the first. We leave with a 1-1 score, and we'll take a quick break here on the LI Sports Network. And we are back here on the LI Sports Network. Second period about to get underway. 1-1 the score between Longwood and West Islip. Obviously, both the Lions. West Islip 2-13-2 on the season. Longwood 9-9-1. Puck comes back to Logan Meyer, tries to throw it ahead, pressured by Shepard, and we get a quick whistle. Only 8 seconds gone by, and we'll redo the faceoff. Quick win, play to the far side, and Longwood hold it in. Getting it down low, bouncing across onto the near boards. Shepard will rotate it around down low. Chased after into the left wing corner. Looks like Longwood will poke it back over to Shepard. Controls on his forehand, now getting pressured, losing the puck momentarily, and will circle it to the far side. Held in by Benoit. Tips and keeps his team in the offensive end. Miscommunication, but Longwood get in. Putting it out in front, Shepard a tip, couldn't get it 5-hole. Shepard still circling. Has it on his backhand. Switching and sending it on his forehand, intercepted by Meyer. He's ridden hard into the boards, falls down. West Islip not able to get the clear. Everything on the perimeter right now. That centering bid was quickly taken away by a stick from the West Islip Lions. Now a 2-on-1 developing for them back the other way. Quickly in on net, Benoit there. Benoit can't stop it. It's a goal for West Islip. A great pass and a better shot. Beats Stabinski down low, and it's 2-1. Take a replay of that. There's great passing, great communication from West Islip to take the lead here, looking to go 2-0 on Longwood. Clock continues to tick. West Islip with another takeaway. Quickly in on net. Stabinski trying to shut it down. Puck is still loose, and now he'll get on top of it. 13:36 to play in the second. Already a goal for West Islip and their first lead of the night. Face-off will be over to the right of Stabinski. Off the draw, it will go down to the end boards. Quickly coming back over to Stabinski, makes one save, and his teammates clear the puck out from in front of him. Jossie to head forward, then taken back by the Lions. They'll bring it into the offensive end. Longwood quickly resetting with possession. Room up the right side. Looking for their equalizer goal at 2-2. They have it. Backdoor feed. Oh, I thought they scored. Shut down, and Murphy still sprawling. Puck is loose again, now on the far side, and it's finally cleared out. James Espetti dragging across to his backhand into the left circle, pulls up at the half boards, looking for a centering bid, broken up against a couple of sticks, and now the puck will take a bounce off the far boards. Onto the stick of Dylan Carter. He'll send it through the slot. None of his teammates were there. Loose puck shot, and a save made. Stabinski was all over that one. It's been a low-scoring game so far, but West Islip playing much better defensively up until this point. Again, on the season, they give up about 7.3 goals per game. Doesn't look like a team that gives up 7.3 right now. Longwood taking a breath in the neutral zone. A back pass will go over to Benoit. Misplays it at first, but he has plenty of space. Returns the favor and passing it back over to his teammate. Missorella gets it into the offensive end. West Islip deny it from him and accidentally play it out into the Longwood bench, so we will get a face-off with 12:06 remaining in the second period. On the draw, Nicordi wins it back. High slot, Longwood with control. They'll look to get a shot off, dribbles wide to the left of the goal. That one could have hit off the post and went in. Benoit not able to control it past the blue line. All right, back to the offensive end. Shepard dancing in the high slot. Looking for a pass. It was interrupted, stalled, but still held in. Soretti looking for some room to work. West Islip give him no quarters and find another clearing pass past the blue line. Longwood, for the amount of time they spend in the offensive end, you would have thought they were up by at least a couple of goals at this point, but West Islip have defended well and capitalized on the rush. Here comes Benoit. The only goal scored was a solo effort from him. Getting in on net again, trying it out in front. He scores! Benoit does it again, and it's a 2-2 game. Just such beautiful hands from Benoit, and in tight. Goes from the backhand to the forehand in a millisecond and beats Murphy on the glove side. Longwood now looking for even further control of the game. They held a 1-0 lead to start off, then gave up 2 consecutive goals. Obviously, with that most recent one, they tie the game at 2. Getting the puck right back into the offensive end. Martirano will send it around the boards. West Islip get the first touch. Longwood hold in, though. Still loose in the left wing corner. Lions looking to drag it out from there, but West Islip will take it back. Skating up 3-on-2. Good breakups, good stick work. Dragging, shooting from the slot. Puck loose and dribbling in the paint for a moment. 2-on-1 coming for West Islip. This is what I'm talking about. Defense to the rush. The pass off a pad. Breaking out in front. They score! West Islip get the lead back. It's 3-2 with 10-12 to play in the second period. And Longwood keep getting burnt on these rush attempts. Again, the offensive zone time, it favors them probably by a large margin. Obviously, don't have that number right in front of me, but just from watching the game, you can see them possess the puck in the offensive end, or at least in the neutral zone, but it's these rushes that West Islip are capitalizing on. Only rushes that Longwood really feel like they have are from Benoit solo skating it himself. Here comes the Lions. Another rush opportunity from past the blue line. They're going to get called on sides. Feet out in front. That's just barely ahead of the stick. That was another golden opportunity for Nicholas Albertelli. Little over 9 minutes to play in the second period. 3-2 the score for West Islip. Nick Albertelli scoring that most recent goal. Albertelli has 2 on the night already. On the season, that pushes his total up to 6 goals and 11 points. Puck is dropped in, won by West Islip. They hold in at the far boards. Passing it down low. Dylan Carter holds, loses it, and Longwood wrap it around the near side and out. Flying after it is Myers. Shepard hot on his heels. He'll force the turnover as Longwood hold in. Shepard yet to get a point this game at 25 on the season. James Espetti has had a good game as well. Not really on the score sheet much, but if you've been watching, you can tell that he has a good impact. Here come the Lions. Another rush opportunity. Backhander saved out in front. Sean Murphy going left to right on that one. West Islip trying to clear a little more safely. They turn it over to Benoit, who circles in his own end. Setting up to the left side now. Benoit. Can he get the hat trick? His shot all over to the left. Held in at the blue line. They look for Benoit. Instead, it's tipped and sent forward for West Islip. Once again, it's James Espetti looking for the backdoor feed, and it's through to the other side. Dylan Carter never got a touch on it. Under 8 minutes to play in the second now. Shepard will slap it around the boards, carrying to the far side. Touched up and controlled. Puck below the goal line, sent out in front. Longwood not able to get a shot off of that, but it was a great centering feed. Again, it's this defense to quick rush opportunities. That's what West Islip is doing every single time. As long as they're not giving up goals 5-on-5 in the offensive end, then they have a good chance. Shepard's drive over to the right. Almost tipping it into a 2-on-1 again. Longwood really does have to be careful with how many they send deep into the offensive end. Longwood taking their time. Taibbi gets a touch. Sending it forward into the offensive end. It was a great pass from him, but ends up getting taken away by West Islip. They'll return the favor as the puck exchanges back and forth in the neutral zone. Taibbi will get it once more on the right side. Taibbi thinking of a shot now. Blocked in front, dribbling towards the slot. Another one taken. Save made. Puck still loose. They jam at it. They score. Referees will mark it as such, and it's a 3-3 game. Puck hard to track, but it does eventually cross that goal line. Not much Sean Murphy could do about it. He was on his stomach, and it's hard to make saves when the puck gets elevated like that. 6:40 to play in the second period. Face off once again at center ice, and got a quick call here. Touch with a high stick, so we'll just reset off the draw. Oh no, will it be a high sticking call? It will be a high sticking call. So Lucas DeSantos into the box. Longwood with an opportunity to take the lead as they go to another power play. Again, but what I've been saying still rings true even up a man, sometimes even more up a man. Longwood have to be careful about the rushes they give the other way. Looking for the centering bid, bounces towards the slot. The load up on the shot, blocked again. Kept in the offensive end. A backhander hits off the apron. Down low, it's up for grabs. West Islip near the near boards, and it's held in. About 30 seconds gone by. Puck at the blue line. Maintaining the offensive possession. A shot taken, and a great save made with the blocker. Longwood looking for control off the draw. They will get it. Puck intending to be a centering pass will take a big hop off the end boards. Back into the right wing corner. 3-3 the score after the equalizing goal for Longwood. They try for the go-ahead now. Still plenty of time to play in this hockey game. Smith holds in at the blue line, just barely keeping it at his skates. Sending it a little farther forward, put back door. Never reached their man on the far side. West Islip get their first clear. Have already eaten up so much time. Waiting to see if Benoit and Shepard come onto the ice. Dynamic duo if they can get them on. And Shepard is here on the near side. Benoit will stay on the bench for now. Puck over to the left wing corner, restrained for a moment. Players still poking at it, jockeying for position. It comes loose around the left side. Hard pass sent off the boards. Lions take a shot from the circle. Big rebound, bouncing around. It goes high above the goal into the end boards. Shepard trying to get it back out in front. It's there. Backdoor almost put in. Less than 10 seconds on the power play. Shepard out of desperation will chase after the puck on the far side. His teammates instead will hold it in from him. He'll look for a centering pass. Pops up, and Murphy will get on top of it. 4:32 left to play in the period. Back to 5-on-5 we go. Either team has held higher than a 1-goal lead. Straightaway shot. That one was an easy track for Murphy. I don't even think he had to make a save on that as it went over to the right. Longwood almost putting it back out in front again. It's still held at the apron. Now over, a backhander try, shut down by Murphy, and a big hit afterwards that will be penalized. Another shot for Longwood, comes out in front, and West Islip will touch up. Right back to the power play, Longwood goes, still in search of that go-ahead goal. Face-off will be in the right dot. Shepard and Benoit out there. Shot taken, they score from the blue line. It's 4-3 for Longwood. And we'll take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. Longwood back in the lead for the first time in what feels like a long time since the first period. 4:07 still to play in the second. Another 15 will follow that in the third. So West Islip can't get down on themselves just yet. Still in search of their third win of the season. A giveaway down low in front of the net. Longwood scores. Make it 2 in 10 seconds. It's a 5-3 lead. And this just comes from a turnover out in front. Capitalizing, bringing it down low, and finishing. Now 4 minutes to play in the second period. Right off the face-off again, Longwood trying to make it 3 in succession. West Islip will finally find it, send it, don't clear it as Benoit holds in. On a second opportunity, it will be poked out. Longwood doing much better now in shutting down these rush opportunities as they create another one of their own. Nick Orty in on net, the forehand, he scores! And Longwood is exploding in the second period, now into a 6-3 lead. Back to live. Only a couple of minutes to play in the second period. Benoit with some room, looking for another solo mission over to the right circle. Dragging around, putting it out in front, tapped, but not in. Longwood have been on a roll. 3 unanswered goals in the last couple of minutes is what they've pulled off. Another driving shot from Benoit. This one will be shut down, and we pause with 3:04. West Islip did take their timeout as well, so we'll be without that. Off the draw, Longwood Not going to settle it down for control. Instead, it's skated out by West Islip. Ahead, Rao with it, loses the puck. Now his teammates battle for it along the boards. Taking a look at the scoring at 4:07, at 4, and at 3:34 left in the second period. Those are all the goals from Longwood as they almost got another rebound opportunity out in front. Macklin Smith was sitting there, could have had a cherry-picking goal. Less than 2:30 to play in the second period. Longwood looking for another one as that shot's blocked out in front. Lucas DeSantos getting in front of it and not allowing it to even go anywhere close to his goaltender. And Sean Murphy officially listed as a defenseman on West Islip's roster. If he is a defenseman, maybe he should consider playing goal because he's done a stellar job in net so far. Under 2 minutes to play in the second. Smith with some room up the right side, cutting left. Smith, another juke over to the left, trying to play it out in front. West Islip finds it and almost spring their man into a one-on-one. Quickly played forward and away by Stabinski. Kasper Stabinski has to stay on his toes. His team, the goals that they've let up have been all off the rush. No time for him to settle, no time for him to react. Rao takes it up the right side this time. Spinning around, Teekman control in the right circle, rolled into the boards. Not clear just yet from Longwood. Rao gets back up and keeps the puck alive. Put in towards net, loose in the slot, backdoor feed, almost tapped in. Stabinski wouldn't have had a chance. 1:10 left in the period. Longwood still can't clear. Shepard trying to cheat from some offense. His teammates almost gave him that. Now Longwood finds some better footing in the neutral zone, carried ahead. Nice deke move, puck ends up in the right wing corner. 48 seconds left in the period. Shepard swings at it but can't hold it there. Instead it goes around the boards. Massarella gives it down low to Shepard now, feeding it back door, no one there. Left circle, lining up for an angling shot, saved and shut down by Sean Murphy. West Islip will take the pause to make some changes, get some fresh legs out there. Benoit out onto the ice in search of a hat trick right now. Off the trot. Longwood get it down low, bring it back out in front. The shot saved by Murphy. Karam's over the near side. Longwood again with it. Send it around the boards. Good hit by Shepard. Not able to take the puck away though. West Islip have it in the right wing corner. Now it's getting broken up. Shepard sent it out in front, easily paddled aside. Benoit now on the pinch in, plays the body, allows his teammate to send it back down to Shepard. Comes around to Benoit. Skate to stick, he sends it to the right circle. And that will do it for the period. Clock creeping up on Longwood just as it did to me. Not able to get one final shot off, and we'll take a quick pause. Longwood up by 3 goals heading into the third. "15 minutes is all that remains in this game between Longwood and West Islip. Benoit still searching for his hat trick on the night, but his team needs defense more than offense right now, as they are up by 3 goals. Potential chance. Benoit in front. Stabinski still needed to make a save, and he will shut it down. We'll get our first whistle just 12 seconds into the period. Puck played quickly around the board. Stabinski not going to dive down there to get it. Instead, it will be played out by his defensive partner, Musarella. No icing called by the referees. Taibbi getting after it. Will scoop it off the boards. Takes a hit and falls to the ground. West Islip's bench likes it. Taibbi still having a little bit of problems getting back up, but is on his skates now. Back the other way. Puck restrained around the far boards. Now with some room for Longwood. Get bumped at the blue line. West Islip take it again. 1 minute gone by in the third period. Longwood searching for their 10th win of the season. West Islip looking for their 3rd, as well as their 2nd against Longwood. Musarella had some speed going there, but his stick was lifted and lost possession. Benoit able to hold it in at the blue line. Musarella stepping up for a nice whack, and will shut down West Islip's momentum. Still chasing after the puck into the offensive end. Musarella now causing some big problems in the right wing corner. West Islip still not clearing. Benoit was almost there for the hold-in. Benoit does come back for it now. Good move. Coming up the left side. Benoit has numbers. 4-on-2. Benoit, if he goes quickly, could get on net. Good move out in front. Feeds it across the doorstep. Wasn't exactly angled in on net. Didn't have anyone at the far side to tip it either. Centering bid goes through the crease unharmed. Again, taking a look back at the last time these teams met up, it was a 6-5 win for Longwood, as Stabinski will make another stop. Shepard still yet to get on the board tonight for Longwood, one of their better scorers, so obviously you wonder if West Islip will be able to hold him without a point. Shepard flying forward here, could be into a 2-on-1. He was dragging his foot, but is just barely broken up by West Islip. Not looking to concede a 7th goal right now. Stabinski has it on his paddle, lightly plays it down to the end boards, waiting for his team to get set ready for the breakout. Here comes Shepard. Gets the feed forward, knocks it down, acrobatic, sends it back the other way, shot taken. Oh, Shepard was backdoor. He could have tapped that one in. Another great centering pass. Longwood knocking on the doorstep right now, in search of their 7th of the night. That shot goes a little bit high of the crossbar, ends up on the far boards, waiting to be claimed. West Islip get it forward, but not completely out. Now Longwood will reset on their forecheck. Shepard reading the play well, but the puck still comes past him. A stick battle in center ice. He will take it away, loses it. McCourty comes away with it. Number 64, the captain, has played a good game as well. 11:40 to play in the third. We've gone a while without a whistle here on the LI Sports Network. Playing in our 3rd game of 3 here on the South Rink. West Islip already playing once today in a developmental matchup, a game that I believe they lost. It was only a couple hours ago. You'd think I'd be able to remember it, but so much hockey played, sometimes it all blurs together. Stabinski makes another stop, keeps the puck alive. Martirano with it, getting tripped up, and the referees will see that. We got a penalty upcoming. For now, it's going to be 6-on-5 for Longwood. They get into the offensive zone, wheeling it in front. 5-hole attempted. West Islip stop it, now get the touch-up, and we will go to another power play with 10:59 left in the 3rd and final period of today's matchup. Longwood have had a couple of these this game haven't exactly sunk those opportunities. Benoit loading up for the one-timer. Instead, it's quickly snapped on net, and the save was made by Sean Murphy. You can't see him right now, but Benoit is also playing some conservative defense. Obviously doesn't want to give any shorthanded rushes over to West Islip. Now he has the puck, trying to use his right hand for some separation, quickly getting it into the offensive end. Benoit cutting in front of the net. His shot, he scores! That's the hat trick. Replay seems to be taking a couple of bugs right now, so unfortunately can't take a look at that goal. Nonetheless, Longwood with a 7-3 goal and a hat trick for Benoit with around 10 minutes to play in this matchup. Puck sauced out of their own end by West Islip. Back down for Longwood, who are in great position now to take their 10th win of the season and get revenge for the earlier matchup between these teams. Benoit, maybe for a fourth. Oh, that one could have gone in. Murphy made the save, but didn't get all of the puck, and it creaked by the right post. Good moves on the far side. Nisarella getting it down low. His shot will end up ricocheting off the boards to the near side. Benoit holds in. Centering bid. Not really tapped on net. Instead ends up at the end board. Smith coming after it. Now Benoit to step up. Now held in. Nisarelli on the reload. Dragging. Trying to get out in front of the net. He's shut down. 9 minutes left to play in the third period. And they score, backdoor. I believe we're still cutting out a little bit. And we should be back to live. West Islip getting a goal, 7-4 now the score. It's a lion-on-lion matchup here for the last game of 3 on the South Rinks. Longwood getting the better of West Islip so far, but the way that Longwood has been prone to giving up goals, well, it's prone to giving up goals in bunches. I say that. Longwood was the team that scored 3 goals in the span of just a couple of minutes. 2 of them coming in the span of 10 seconds. Already this game, Benoit scoring 5, 6, and 7 on the season, up to 17 points total. Talking about it a little bit, Shepard has the puck, doesn't have a point, as it's turned right back over to West Islip. They got to wheel and deal at this point and get quick goals with around 8 minutes to play in regulation. Puck held up along the near boards right now. Longwood content with killing time as it will squeak over to Shepard. His backhand will carry it past the blue line. Now tries to get into the offensive zone. Gains that, but instantly denied right back out. Matthew Rao on the left side. Broken up. Helped out now. Longwood do keep it in. A backhander will rotate all the way down low into the possession Martirano looks to flip it high and out over to his captain, takes it up the left. Lining up for a shot instead. It's a nice pass onto the back door, streaking after it. Guadiello was there, but just couldn't get there in time. Another back pass to the point. Return to the end boards. Shepard trying to hold it in. Comes past him. Misarella. Make it not Misarella. Bellaro getting it down in deep. Again, the interior defensive efforts of West Islip very, very noticeable, as we will get an icing. They've completely ceded the perimeter. But when it comes to anything that gets close to the house, West Islip almost chipped away immediately. The only door front chances that I can really remember for Longwood were all created by Benoit off of rushes. Pass out in front. That puck is loose. Then comes back to Benoit at the blue line. Loads up for a wrister. Deflected wide. Tipped around. Still batted in the air. Ends up at the boards. Can see Misarella for a second thought about stepping up onto that puck, and then instantly realizes that his team is still up by 3 goals. They don't need more offense, they need defense. Speaking of more offense, here comes Benoit. A saucing pass to the center of the ice was broken up and instantly played away by West Islip. Taibbi is open for the pass, will get it. Ricochets it forward off his stick and back into the offensive end. His team will dip and dive, chasing after it. West Islip control into the left wing corner. Taibbi, the forecheck. Puck gets past him. Now West Islip send it off the board to the far side. Here comes a 2-on-1. Misarella, great stick check, will shut down that play. Pass attempted and intercepted. Benoit dicing it up, playing it through a crowd. Benoit trying to get to the puck first, couldn't. West Islip had enough defensemen back. 5:30 to play in the third period. 3 goals required for West Islip to tie up this game and force a second overtime that we would be seeing here on the South Rinks. Longwood just have to be thinking about kill as they take a shot. It rings off the bar. Misarella was searching for one. He's been the defensive pairing with Benoit. Seen Benoit score a hat trick. Wants some of that fine goal-scoring attitude himself. Under 5 minutes to play here in the third period. Puck lost in some skates right now. Speared forward, and now West Islip will clear. Benoit backpedaling, trying to play as great defense as he can. Has seen some heavy minutes recently as Stebinski will make a save. Watches the puck circle around the boards, held in at the near side. West Islip will get it in deep once more. Center onto the far side now. Lamens greets it with his stick, now getting tied up and getting the puck stripped away from his possession past the blue line. Jousting continues in center ice. A backhander will sweep it in. Benoit will chase after. Benoit, the first one to it, trying to spin around below the goal line. Gives the puck away, fed backdoor, and not in. Benoit recovering for his mistake. Another giveaway at the blue line. This time it belongs to Matthew Rao. Rao getting held up by Misarella for a second, who will clear the zone successfully. Back down to Meyer, almost giving it away to Shepard, but instead he'll send it 200 feet. No icing called from the referees. About 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the third period. Still 3 goals required for West Islip to make this one competitive. Longwood now mixing it up in the offensive end. Puck in the right circle, broken up. Cordy coming after it. Puck will bounce around, exchange hands a few times. Rao will settle it. Tries for the dumping attempt. Disturbed and now skated the other way. Longwood more than fine, just playing a dump and chase style of game at this point with about 3 minutes left. West Islip needs a goal a minute. Shepard down low. Looking for his passing options, still continues to hold on to the puck. Will leave it as he cross pass with his teammate, then gets the return feed at the blue line. Shepard passes over to his right, hits off of the board, a chance for Meyer to clear, gets it a little bit farther forward and out. Shepard quickly plays it and called off sides. .244 to play in the third period. You wonder if West Islip will consider pulling the goaltender now or just accept a 14th loss on the season. It's taken down low. Longwood knocking at the door. The shot is wide over to the right. Takes a big bounce off the end boards. Quickly returned back into net. Murphy taps it aside, tracking it below his own goal. Obviously hard to see the puck through the meshing, but he's doing his best right now. And again, I've mentioned it a few times, officially listed as a defenseman. If he truly is a defenseman and not a goaltender, he's done an admirable job for his team. Longwood passing it into the slot, shot taken, Murphy the save, rebound, another one, Murphy still trying to find it and ends up below the goal line. 2 minutes to play in the third period. 7-4 the score. West Islip still searching for 3. And it looks like Murphy will stay. Probably a sign that West Islip don't like their chances, just trying to keep this as gracious of a scoreline as possible. Puck will go down for an icing, 1:38 left in regulation. Players lackadaisically coming back to the zone. Off the draw, Longwood maybe looking for some last-minute offense. Puck will come back to Benoit, and he'll happily skate it into his own end, just trying to kill off the last 90 seconds. Longwood look like they're going to be taking up their 10th win of the season, like I talked about earlier in the broadcast. That will put them, well, they're going to score one more goal just before that, make it an 8-4 game, as we can hopefully take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. As soon as I start to talk about, nope, replay still not. That's okay. And we're back for the final 30 seconds. What I was trying to say before the stream took a little bit of a buffer is, with this win, Longwood will bump up to a 4-way tie for 5th place in the junior varsity division, with the games running out here. Obviously, we'll go up to 22 total points, and we can take a look forward to these teams' remaining schedules. For Longwood, this is actually their last game of the regular season. I do know West Islip still have a little bit more to play, as the buzzer will sound here on the south rinks. West Islip still yet to play Smithtown Hauppauge JV and East Islip JV, so those will be 2 tough games remaining for them. As we close it out here, Longwood now 10-9-1 on the season. West Islip 2-14-2. We'll send it away here on the LI Sports Network. Thank you so much for watching, for listening. I hope you had a great time. And once again, the final score, Longwood 8, West Islip 4.